Hello grade 2 learners, our video is about nouns. As you know, a noun is a person, place, animal or thing. We need to remember two things together. What are singular and plural nouns? And what is rule number 1? A singular noun names one person, place, animal or thing. And what can we write or find before a singular noun? A, an, or one. What is a plural noun? A plural noun names more than one person, place, animal, or thing. And what can we find before a plural noun? Many, some, a lot, two, or three. What is rule number 1? We know that rule number 1 says plus s, like 1 cube, 2 cubes, 1 cup, a lot of cups, 1 plum, some plums, 1 mule, 3 mules. So what does rule number 1 say? Rule number 1 says add s to make the plural of most nouns. So when we say rule number 1, do you think that there are more rules? Let's see. Oh, this boy is asking you to guess with him rule number 2. So there are more rules. We need to read the following together in order to guess rule number 2 together. 1 bus, 2 buses, 1 box, 4 boxes, 1 wish, 6 wishes, 1 beach, 2 beaches, 1 bus, 3 buses. Can you look carefully? I need from you to guess rule number 2 with me. What do we add here to change the singular noun to a plural noun? Do we add s? No. What did we add? es. So rule number 2 is plus es. But when we have to add es, we need to think. 1 fox, 2 foxes, 1 bush, 3 bushes, 1 lunch, many lunches, 1 bus, many buses. So when do we have to add es and not s? As we see, the word bus ends in s. The word bush ends in sh. The word lunch ends in ch. And the word fox ends in x. So what does rule number 2 say? Rule number 2 says add es to make the plural of the nouns that end in s, sh, ch, or x. So my students, I'm not going to add es to all the nouns. I need to add es only to the nouns that end in s, sh, ch, or x. Okay? And now, let's guess rule number 3. So there are more rules to change singular nouns to plural nouns. Let's help this boy guess with him rule number 3. We need to read together, then we will guess. 1 story, 1 baby, 1 duty, 1 family. What do you notice here? I need from you, my students, to open your eyes widely. Look carefully at the nouns. What can you see? What can you notice? Oh, all the words end in Y. Great. What else? The Y is preceded by a consonant. So let's have a close look. The word story ends in Y. And if we look at the letter that comes before the Y, it is R, and the R is a consonant. Let's look at the word baby. The word baby ends in Y, and the Y is preceded by the B, which is a consonant. The word duty ends in Y, and the Y is preceded by the T, which is a consonant also. And the last word, family, ends in Y. And if we look at the letter that is before the Y, it is L. And we know that the L is a consonant. So what is rule number 3? Let's wait. Do you think we are going to add S or ES? We need to see. 2 stories, many babies, some duties, and a lot of families. Where is the Y in stories? Where is the Y in babies? Where is the Y in duties? And where is the Y in families? Oh, can you guess with me rule number 3? Rule number 3 says, when a noun ends in a Y preceded by a consonant, we need to drop the Y and add IES. Like 1 story, 2 stories. Where is the Y in stories? No Y in stories. We need to drop the Y and to add IES. Do you know why? Because consonants and Y are not different. So we will drop the Y and we will add IES. So let's read together what rule number 3 says. Rule number 3 says, drop the Y and add IES to make the plural of nouns that end in Y preceded by a consonant. Okay, so my students, when you see any noun ending in Y, be careful. Look before the Y. If there is a consonant before the Y, drop the Y and add IES. Do you think there are more rules to change from singular to plural? Let's see. The boy again is asking you to guess with him rule number 4. 1 day, 1 boy, 1 key, and 1 guy. I need from you to look at these words. Yes, they are nouns, but look at them carefully. What can you notice? Yes, all the words end in Y. Only? No, the Y is preceded by a vowel now and not by a consonant. So do you think we're going to drop the Y and add IES? Let's see. 2 days, many boys, some keys, and a lot of guys. Can you see? The Y is staying here. Yeah, the Y stays in the word days, boys, keys, and guys. So what is rule number 4? Why do you think we don't drop the Y here? I will tell you. When there is a vowel before the Y, the vowel and the Y will stay together and we will add to them only S. So, we have to know the vowels and the Y are friends. They like to be together. They like to stay together. So please, my students, when you see a word or a noun, ending in Y, look carefully before the Y. If there is a vowel, keep the word as it is. Keep the Y with the vowel and just add S. Let's guess rule number 4 together. Rule number 4 says, add S to make the plural of nouns that end in Y preceded by a vowel, like one toy, many toys. If we look closely here, we can see the Y with the O and just we add S. And now, my students, we need to know what we can call the nouns that follow one of these rules. First, let's remember together what we call the students that follow the rules. Yes, we call them principled learners. And now, can we call the nouns that follow one of the rules principled nouns? No, we need to call them regular nouns. Let's read what's written together. The nouns that follow one of the rules are called regular nouns. Please, my students, open your nouns booklet and solve pages 32 and 35 after reading each sentence carefully. Goodbye.